Thanks so much. We'll start with HumEnergy. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karan Javaji. I'm from Bangalore, but I'm an undergrad at Cornell University. I'm going to present HumEnergy, which is a social enterprise that aims to use human energy to provide a low-cost, convenient, and reliable source of cell phone charging in off-grid villages. So this is a picture taken in an off-grid village in India. There are about 400 million such people in India. 400 million. And about half of them have access to cell phones. This is one such woman. Though the market for cell phones is growing at such a fast rate in off-grid villages, people are not being electrified as quickly. The prices of cell phones are also going down very, very quickly. So what is the problem right now? People travel long distances, close to about 20 kilometers on an average, and they pay high costs on an average of 2 to 10 rupees per hour of cell phone charging. And even though they pay high costs and travel long distances, there's no guarantee that they can get power supply to charge their cell phones. Especially in places where there are solar panels, in the monsoon season, there's no guarantee that you can have your cell phones charged. So what is the solution? We've developed human-powered generators to charge cell phones in these villages. We are working on a prototype at Cornell University, partnering with Engineers for a Sustainable World, which is a student organization. So how is the model going to work? We partner with a local entrepreneur in the village. He's probably a shopkeeper who could do with some additional income. We either franchise out a cell phone charging station, or if he can afford to buy it, he pays us an upfront cost, and then we just take care of servicing for the product. And the local entrepreneur charges a fixed monthly fee for people to come and have their cell phones charged as much as they want. This fee, we put at about 30 rupees per month, and the local entrepreneur pays us about 200 rupees per month, a fixed cost. So the benefit to the local entrepreneur is that now he has an additional source of income. With just about 10 subscribers, he breaks even, and every additional subscriber gives him a profit. The benefit to the cell phone owners, whereas earlier they had to pay high costs, unreliable, and had to travel long distances, now they have a convenient source of power at a low cost, and it's reliable. Whenever they want, they can access cell phone charging. What this does in the long term is that it gives people, it encourages more cell phone users and usage. And this improves communication, gives access to entertainment from cell phones, and access to information dissemination. Cell phones, you must understand, is a multifaceted tool, and if people are given access to it, their quality of life can improve substantially. Why human power? Here, I'm mostly trying to address what the main competitor, which is solar power, because diesel generators and grid isn't a solution in these places. Why human power over solar power? Well, initially when I started off with this project, my goal was to use human labor so as to create income for people, and then transfer that labor into electricity that's stored in batteries and rented out. But over the process, my plan has defined and changed. But now I've realized that human power presents some advantages over solar power. For one, it's more reliable, particularly in monsoon season. Two, I know there are experts on this esteemed panel, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but we've estimated that solar panels are more expensive than human generators, and human generators are simple. They can be serviced easily, whereas solar panels cannot be serviced with locally available materials. This is one company that I wanted to talk about. HumEnergy is probably the closest competitor for HumEnergy. HumEnergy successfully implemented human-powered chargers in Africa and now broken into the Indian market. But the focus of HumEnergy is lights. They sell Nuru lights. They have their own chargers, which it's a very similar community-driven model. They franchise it out to an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur charges these lights, and people pay a fee for each light that they charge. But the reason why we're different from them is because our focus is on cell phone charging, not lights. Though they can if they wanted to change and switch over into cell phone charging. I think that the market is big enough that they haven't covered it effectively yet. So next steps. We've, like I said, we've partnered with Engineers for Sustainable World at Cornell University. Right now, I have a solar-powered cell phone charging prototype with me right now. I just bought it off the shelf. I couldn't find it. I wanted to find a dynamo that I could use, but I wasn't able to find one. And I need to identify an off-grid village where I can check if there is actually a consumer demand for cell phone charging and what price they'd be willing to pay. So what I'd like to ask of you here is if any of you can connect me to an off-grid village where I can pilot my project. And then if it turns out fine, then at Cornell, the prototype that we developed, we hope to partner with manufacturers here, manufacture it, and go ahead with the project. I'm ready to pack my bags as soon as Monday if I'm able to identify a village and start off with my pilot. Thank you.